I've never been a fan of the Grammys. Any institution that evaluates art and creativity solely based on its alignment with historical biases toward Western commercial norms should not be regarded. For 60 years, the Recording Academy of the United States, organizers of the Grammys, shunned legendary Afrobeat creator Fela Anikulapo-Kuti. Suddenly, they decided to honor him with the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award at the 68th Grammy Awards Special Merit Awards ceremony, held on January 31st, 2026 in Los Angeles. Fela was honored posthumously 30 years after his passing, alongside Chaka Khan, Carlos Santana, Cher, and Whitney Houston. So why should we clap for an institution that lacked the depth, the courage, and cultural literacy to recognize Fela while he was alive? How can a posthumous Western award appease the audacious spirit of an African who gave the middle finger to Western imperialism, which the Grammys clearly represented? Fela was a genius who created his own musical genre and played it to the admiration of a global audience. He never needed the Grammy recognition to be great. Hence, this retroactive endorsement goes to the heart of how cultural institutions manage their own failures. Institutions like the Grammys have historically struggled to outrightly failed to recognize works that do not conform to their aesthetics and political comfort zones. They reward innovations once it has been neutralized, cleaned, and softened. Fela was too loud, too African, uncontrollable. He was Abamieda. So when the Grammys now gesture towards his legacy, the applause feels misplaced. The narrative quietly shifts from, "Oh, we failed to recognize this genius," to, "Can't you see how inclusive we are now?" No, we will not take it. While in Los Angeles to accept this award, I wish Femi and his siblings had the gumption to ask, why now? Why did you refuse to recognize legends while they are still challenging power instead of choosing to canonize ancestors? If recognition comes only when the rebel is no longer around and without accountability, then it is not recognition. It is still rejection.
We've also built a society where we really love awards and recognition. Even when you're doing the work, this is why, I mean, we are a fan and not a fan of our wonderful Odumeje.
I'm big.
He's somehow, that's why I say we are not, right? And he's a very funny person, but following Davido not winning his own category, he preached. I think I saw the clip where he was saying he's already an international person. He was really consoling him and telling him he should even stop submitting his music for Grammy. That it's not necessary. Yeah. But again, like I said, I get it when people are so hung on to awards. Even those that say I'm not interested, when they call them tomorrow, they will go and they're interested. You know. So everything you have said is valid. However, you could also say they are also trying to appease you. So will you take it or not? What
role does the Grammy play in the societal structure of entertainment? It is
which society? Our society or
no,
the
global entertainment? Grammy is global entertainment.
Yeah,
Grammy is not just America, right? But what role does that play? Same thing with the Economic Forum and in Davos and all of this different. These are all structures that are built to separate different kinds of talent, skills, ability, disability, and all of that. That's what these things are for. But at the same time, they are also a business. It's a business. There is brand sponsorship. The host is being paid millions of dollars. It's a business. And if I'm running a business, because I also have a similar platform with the Builders Show, where I will bring people from all these different countries, FIFA, for example, the Olympics, these are platforms, and they are also businesses. WWE, my entire childhood, I thought it was real. These are all structures. The Grammy is a business. And if I'm part of the creative team, I'm listening. What is trending right now that would elevate our platform?
Bam.
Fela was at this time. Have you seen the beef between Fela and Whiskey? That was the biggest talk in. Just let me finish. That was the biggest talk in Africa. At this point in time, it made sense. At that time, when Fela was alive,
It did not.
They didn't. No, sorry. So we need to understand that before we start using this as I'll give you a personal example. I was listed on Forbes under 30 when I was 29. It's a platform. And what they're looking for is identify people who are doing extraordinary things. That already brings clout. Now, does that benefit me being on the list? Absolutely. Yes. It validates because society has accepted that platform is legit. So, and I'm talking about millions of people. Do I want to be plugged into that millions of people that believe that this platform has elevated me? Absolutely. But do they elevate me because I'm just an ordinary guy? No. They saw something that also validates them. So
how does that differ from this conversation in the sense that the Grammy is not authentic? True or false?
No, I wouldn't say it's not authentic. I'm saying it's a business. And as a business, you structure your business such a way where you get value and you give value.
Grammy is a business and will make awards based on what makes business sense to them at that particular moment. Beyond that, I think blings and stardust are important also. Whenever we wake up is our morning, right? If Grammy should wake up today and say, okay, they want to award Elsie, you know, you take it because it also presents you to a new audience. So I don't think the Kuti should have rejected their awards.
Absolutely
because they still have people in the family who are also in the industry.
They are still enjoying the royalty from that work.
And enjoying the royalty. So
a lot of money.
Let me finish.
Like Justin made $108 million last year and he's dead.
Irrespective of the when or the how, you know, they are getting value. Everybody on the side of the divide, or on both sides of the divide, are getting value from the award.
Yeah.
I also believe in taking all of your flowers. It doesn't need it. Right, it's late, it doesn't particularly add anything to him. But it's also nice to have.
It's adding to his children.
Yeah.
You remember Shehu said just last week that he received a check of $100,000.
That's a different conversation.
He will not say no, I will not take it.
So let me put these questions to you. Maybe we'll be on the same page. Who designed and determined what is credible?
In the Grammy?
All over. I mean, I'm talking generally.
The society.
Hold on. Since we
in light with this conversation, right?
Yes. Who designed? So we are talking about Grammy.
Yes.
And we are talking about different platforms. He just mentioned Forbes. Forbes is just one of them. We have Times Magazine Award. You know, who designed and determined what is credible? Hold on. Okay. People like Fela, people like Lucky Dube, Bob Marley, Miriam Makeba, Hugh Masekela, these African people, when they were alive, even if they offer them, they will shun it. Do you understand? What's the name of this guy who wanted to buy Things Fall Apart from
Chinua
Achebe for how many millions of dollars? Baba no gree sell. Do you understand? This American guy, Baba no gree sell. Is it value? Is it discipline? Is it principle? Must we run abroad for every validation and approval in every sector?
Fantastic.
It doesn't have to be white to be right.
Good.
That is my position. I don't have anything against Grammy. I don't have anything against those awards. But I'm saying, what has Africa built that is credible like Grammy?
Okay. Awards should communicate value and esteem, not vanity, insincerity, and possibly hypocrisy. That is what that award was.